Welcome to Just Rita, a show that empowers women all over the world to be the best version of themselves. No matter where you come from, that will not dictate who you will be in life. Join your host, Rita Doman, right now and learn that you can have it all because you know you are worthy of all those goodies in life and want to make your life shine. It's just in time. It's just for you. It's just that simple. It's Just Rita. Now, here is your host of the Just Rita radio show, Rita Doman.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are in the world. I want to welcome you in to the Just Rita Real Talk live radio show at www.justritarealtalk.com. Thank you for the love. Hello, Cynthia, Karen, Rebecca. And we're also with Blog Talk Radio. So today we are doing a very special show tonight. We're going to do a 2-hour show. So you want to like and share as much as you can. And I'm going to be collecting names throughout the day that has been going on where everybody has been sharing this the posts that I put out today. Hey, Robert. And so we're going to be doing readings today. So we are going to just celebrate Halloween. I've got my angel cards. So we'll do readings for everybody who wants to get read. You can also call into the show. I love it. I love the likes. Hey, Jason. You could also call into the show. And that number is, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. 347-989-8086. So 347-989-8086. And we are going to start getting that handled. So I got to make sure I pay attention to my board. Let me write that out for you guys too as well. So you can call into Blog Talk Radio, and then that way I've got a direct connection with you. Or if you guys want to get read, the people who are on Facebook, make sure you say something because I don't want to just presume that that's what's true. So I don't want to, give somebody a reading and they're like, whoa, I don't want it. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for tonight. Today has just been a crazy day. This whole past week has been absolutely amazing. Like there's so many things going on and happening and getting connected, doing these readings for people. And, one of the things that I think is absolutely amazing, and we have a caller. Let's see how I can work this. Let's see. I think we do have a caller. Yes, right? Hold on. Oh my gosh. What's going on? You are on the air. Can you hear me? Maybe not. I don't know. Hold on one second. Now what did I do? Oh, you guys, technical difficulties. Here we go. Everything is like starting to move around and stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, maybe that's just me. Anywho, so the energy has been absolutely amazing this past week. I have had events. I've been giving a lot of angel card readings lately. And the thing that amazes me absolutely the most is when I give these readings, the stuff that comes up for people, because I use 5 different decks, and when they're done, when I'm done reading them, they share their story with me. They're telling me stuff. And it amazes me every single time how the cards match up with, what's going on in that person's life. So an angel card reading, it's a little bit different from a tarot card reading. It's oracle cards, it's angel cards. It's a very positive, loving flow. There's a lot of people who are afraid of it. There's a lot of people who are afraid of, like, if they are doing anything like this, that maybe they're not a Christian or something like that. There's nothing evil about this whatsoever, but everything is for everybody, right? So to each their own. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. I'm not offended. It's totally fine. I've got friends who are like, I can't do this stuff. This is too much for me. Totally fine. I still love you anyway. I won't delete you as a friend. but it's something that I've always had gifts. I've been really strengthening my gifts. I've been, you know, doing classes, researching, all this kind of stuff. So it's really been quite a journey for me. And I really love sharing what I have to give. I was doing some readings last night in Aurora, and it was amazing how when I had to drive home a message, I would then have spirit like right next to me. All of a sudden, I have this presence next to me, and you look at the corner of your eye, you can see it, you can feel it, and then you look, and then there's nothing there. Or somebody's right behind me, and you look, and then there's nobody there. So it really is fascinating how all of this works. So you guys have an opportunity to get read. You know, and today I have just been like busy all this week. We're trying to like paint our house between the raindrops. We're trying to get a lot of things done. I told you guys that I had, you guys hear my crystals. I didn't realize it was already this late at night. Seriously. I thought I had more time but I didn't. So anyway, I have been like cleaning leaves, doing all kinds of stuff, getting things handled. And I told you guys in September, I went to Colorado and I did a fire walk. I did a warrior goddess training. And after it, we did a fire walk. And so when I was doing my thing on Saturday night, I was painting, and then it got dark out. So then I started just raking leaves to make sure that there was nothing against the house or the garage so that it could be airy. And I'm looking at these flames, these beautiful flames that were in this particular pile of leaves. Hey, Barbara. And so what was amazing is the colors of the flames were phenomenal. They were big, they were bold, they were gold, blue, violet. And I'm looking at these flames and I'm thinking about it. And it's like, go ahead, take your shoes off, spread the fire and walk through the fire. You can do it. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I called, but it just has me listen to the call. Oh, you're kidding me. Maybe, hold on one second. Let me see. Hold on, Rebecca. Let me get ya. Let's see. Christina's there. All right. Try and call again, Rebecca, and I'll try to have this on correctly. Paying attention to the board. So just try again, 347-989-8086. So anyway, when I was doing it, you know, I'm looking at it, and so I'm spreading out. I took off my shoes. I spread the fire. And it was just amazing how it all looked. And I brought my vibration up. I matched it to the fire, and I was able to walk through the fire 3 times. And it was unbelievable. I couldn't even imagine, you know, because usually when you're with a group of people and you're bringing up the vibration, you've been in a seminar all day, and everybody's vibration and energy is running high. And then all of a sudden, you know, if you're by yourself, you don't have that. But I really learned and paid attention as to how to bring up your vibration, how all of that works. And so you can bring up your vibration to match the fire. Think of fire as a tool instead of something scary. Then you're able to do that. You should be able to call in at that number because it's a guest call in at 347-989-8086. So try and call that, Rebecca. I don't know why you were able to get connected. Let's see. I don't know. I'll try to keep a watch on it. So anyway, that's what I did. I literally walked through the fire on Saturday, and it was so much fun because it was dark out. It was in my backyard. It's on Facebook. You can see it either at JustRitaRealTalk.com or on my Facebook page, Rita Doman. Hey, Kathy. So, and Michelle, hey, I haven't seen you in like forever and a day. So it was just so much fun to be able to do something like that where you're just like, holy cow, this is amazing that you can bring up your vibration by yourself like that and actually walk through fire. So, oh, my book is not in here, but it's called the Warrior Goddess, and it's igniting your inner flame, your warrior flame. And there's so many different things that you could be doing in nature, doing things differently so that you can start waking yourself up and doing the things that you want to do for yourself. And when you have that energy, when you have all that information and, that drive to do something different, that's what makes it works. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I know. I haven't like seen so many people in so long. I just love it. The call wouldn't hang up. I don't know what that means. Huh. Let's see. And my phone is not here. I started the show without my phone. I don't know why that wouldn't work. All right. Well, either way, I can still do the show. There's going to probably, because I can feel the energy is very thick. So obviously there's technical difficulties. So just like and share. I know the grumpy face because you can't get in. I don't understand. I'm afraid to. So what, does it just show that somebody's on? Not sure what's going on here. The switchboard. Hold on. I don't have anybody here at the switchboard. Or I could place a call if you want me to call you. I'm not sure. I don't want to hit too many buttons because I don't want to disconnect. All right, you guys. So who wants to get read first? Because we are going to start the show. Now, what we're going to do is this. We've got 5 different decks of cards. So I've got my angel cards. I've got my ascended master cards. I've got my crystal cards. I have past life cards and fairy cards. So how it goes is the angel cards pretty much tell you what's going on in your life right now. The ascended masters kind of tell you, where to go, to connect with them so that you can get better connected and start using your gifts. And then, let's see, what else? Okay. Then you can, hey, Heidi, Connie's there. And then you've got your past life cards. So your past life cards are either something for you to remember from a past life that you did, or it's like karma that you've brought into this lifetime. Like if you keep repeating the same patterns over and over again, then that's something you got to clean up. And then my fairy cards, they're awesome because they pretty much tell you what to do. And it amazes me how these cards always work together. So I absolutely love it. I'm trying to make sure, and I don't see anybody at the switchboard. I don't know. Somebody try to call me one more time while I can see the switchboard. I just want to make sure I can see it. And make sure you like and share, because then I'm going to write down everybody's name who's been on it. And then I will, from today and this evening, and then I will gift you a free reading, which will be amazing. She just did. Okay, then I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why the switchboard wouldn't be working. Let's see. I don't know. It's just saying call it. I can either call a guest, though. If you want to give me your number, I can do that. Oh my gosh, Connie's working while she's... Oh, and Connie, she is on here. She makes this awesome deodorant, so that's amazing. If you can, Rebecca, message me your phone number, and I will get that handled. Let me open up another Facebook page so that I can manage everything here. So we can get readings going. It's a special 2-hour show tonight, so I'm so forever grateful that you guys are here and participating with me. I thank you so much. Let's see. Okay. And if you see me squinting and stuff like that, it's because my eyes are not that great. Hey, Antoinette, Lisa's there. All right, let me give you a call. Let's see here. Okay, it says it's dialing. I can't hear anything. Can you guys, I know you guys can hear me. I don't know what's happening. Is it working? It's not ringing. Darn it. Darn it, I'm going to put a mad face in there. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, they're just not going to let me play. I don't understand this. I've had callers call in before. It says that it's dialing. Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working properly. There's always like snafus when you've got a lot of energy going. Okay, so let's just get on the show on the road. So we're going to start out with Rebecca because Rebecca really wants a reading. So that's what we're going to do. I'm sorry that this didn't work out the way I was anticipating. My internet's working, obviously, so it doesn't make sense why it's not. Every now and again, oh well, that's all I could do. Oh, her internet is poop. Kathy's internet is poopy. Oh, it does? Like, try to reboot yourself or something. Let me see. Because on my other Facebook page, I'm rolling along. So I'm not sure what's going on. There could just be a lot of energy. But Rebecca shared my my page and the audio. So that's awesome, the Facebook thing. So just try to bear with me. This stinks, but it's okay. It'll all work out. All right, Rebecca, I'm going to call in your angels and your guides and your loved ones right now. So I always call in with this here. So I call them in. Rebecca, say your name out loud, even though you're not in my space. And so I am going to get it going here. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. James joined. Hello, that's my cousin in Florida. So we're going to start with the, okay, so you got 2 angel cards here. I'm going to start with now the Ascended Masters. See what they have to say. So the Ascended Masters. Yours are just like right there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do the crystal card. Now the crystal cards are amazing as well because the crystal cards, they're either there to help you feel more empowered, where you can use the energy of the crystal, or it's there for protection. It helps you to do things differently, however it occurs. Oh, you got 2. Okay. Your crystal card. The past life cards, which are awesome. Oh my God, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. All right, and then the fairies. And the fairies are amazing. These cards are hilarious. You know what? It's so funny, too, because I've had this deck for a long time. And when I was doing readings at an event a couple of weeks ago, I was told, you know, when I was reading somebody that you're going to start using another deck. And I was like, oh, okay. So instead of 4 decks, I'll be using 5 decks. So as I'm getting ready for my event on Monday, I did an event on Monday. And staring at me was my my fairy cards up on my shelf. And of course, they're like, yes, a-hole. Those are the cards that we were talking about. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So yes, now they're having me use 5 cards. And it totally makes sense. Hey, Jet. So it's like they are amazing because these cards, the fairy cards, literally are telling you how to do it. So make sure you like, share, love it. I love it. You guys are amazing. All right, Rebecca, here we go. And if I'm too loud, you guys just give me, like, tell me or something because my energy is roaring like there's nobody's business right now. I feel the buzz and the ringing is like crazy. Okay, so I wish I had my phone with me because then I would show you what your spread looks like because everybody's reading is different too. All the cards, they just pile up and however it goes, it goes. So we're going to start with the first angel card, which is self-acceptance. So the self-acceptance card is this, oh, I hate doing that, is this here. Right now, and it's facing right side up, which is good. So you are working on self-acceptance. You are working on things right now where you're accepting yourself for who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly. But let's be clear, there's no good, bad, or ugly at all that's going on. So just keep doing that. That's the work that you need to be doing. That's what they want you to do. So keep loving yourself. There's no mistakes. We don't ever make mistakes. They're always learning lessons for us. So that's something that you want to continue to have and keep growing with yourself. The second card is study, is upside down. So here's the thing. You've got to start studying. With your self-acceptance, for you to really encapsulate yourself and love yourself fully, you've got to start studying. Whatever it is that you're doing, you have to start studying. Oh my gosh, Jen is like, yes, be loud. So, hey, Cindy, Jen, Michelle, I love you guys. So you've got to start studying. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, start doing more of that. Take time out in your day and start studying. You can balance everything, but it's time for you to start doing what you need to do so that you can feel confident and fulfilled with yourself, so that you can take yourself out of where you're at right now and put yourself in the game of life and doing things that are amazing. Your Lady Portia is your ascended master. Your affirmation is this: I am fair-minded, open-hearted, and non-judgmental. This is for yourself. So Lady Portia is known as the goddess of justice. As the Lord of Karma, she tempers justice with mercy and balance in order to act with the golden qualities. You must let go of your own projections and prejudices and see the whole picture. Quit beating yourself up. You have got to start washing your eyes, put on a different pair of glasses, and start looking at things in a different perspective. So that way, you can see things with a fresh light. You're not helping yourself when you're beating yourself up all the time. You're saying horrible things to yourself, you know, those kinds of things. So if you can start to, whatever it is that you're really getting involved in, start studying. Whatever that subject is for you, you're going to feel more confident. Start testing yourself a little bit so that way you feel the confidence. And the more you feel confident, the more you're going to feel self-accepted in every area of your life, especially with you. So that is amazing. Your affirmation, write it down. I am fair-minded, open-hearted, and non-judgmental. This is literally for you because it's between the self-acceptance and the study. So this is all about your personal body, your human suit that you're wearing in this lifetime. All right, the crystal. Angel Uziel. It's a smoky quartz. It's heavenly mercy. I love how these cards come together. This is awesome. Here's the deal. You have got to call upon the smoky quartz or get the smoky quartz and wear it with you all the time because there's too many opportunities for you to beat yourself up. And that is something that you need to do. doTERRA oils. Start studying more because you're going to do a lot of great things with the oils. So start studying. So with heavenly mercy, you want to encapsulate that energy so that you are actually loving yourself and giving yourself a break and allowing yourself to do whatever that needs to be done. So quit beating yourself up. They want you to get that for sure. The next one is Archangel Gabriel. It's turquoise. Safe to be seen. I love how the cards work, right? You are okay. You're safe. Everything is okay. You've got to start putting yourself out there. The more you start to accept yourself and be confident in what it is that you're doing, you're going to be perfect. Just put yourself out there. Quit hiding. The more you hide, the more you're not going to get what you want. And the more you're going to put yourself back, the more you're going to beat yourself up. It's never going to work out for your highest good. So you've got to start doing that. So you want to start wearing turquoise, and you want to get that smoky quartz for sure. In past lives, biblical. In past lives, there's things that you are doing, in a biblical sense. In this lifetime, things are different. It's not the same as past lives. The whole spirituality, the religion, all of it, right? So you are somebody who is able to do wonderful things, amazing things, and they want you to get reconnected to what it is that you're doing and remember who you were in a past life in the biblical sense, and know that you're going to be able to do wonderful things. Once you get yourself out of your own way, you're going to be able to do amazing things. So you have to remember that part of you. So start studying. Mother, you are a mother in ways that you don't even really realize. You have got people around you who are always looking for support from you. That's why you're in a situation that you're in. A lot of times when you are busy mothering other people, you don't pay attention to yourself. This is where you have got to take time out a little bit from the mothering part of yourself. You have got so many people who are looking towards you for a lot of different things, but you've got to keep yourself on track. So if there is a time of day or certain days where, you can help a friend and talk to a friend or do that part of it, that's perfectly fine. But you want to make more time for yourself and quit being such a mother to everyone, because that's also standing in your way. When we're so busy mothering other people, that is a huge smokescreen that says, I don't have to deal with my own stuff. And then when you don't deal with your own stuff, you stay stuck. So that's what you want to do. Your fairies are the high priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insight that comes through meditation. So you have got it all. Like I said, you're connected. It's right next to the biblical past life card. You are completely connected. You've got to get in touch with your roots, your magical self. And when you can start to do that, everything will start working out for your highest good. You absolutely know when things are for your highest good, and you know when they're not. And when they're not, you have got to start saying no. And that's how you take care of yourself. That is how you have self-acceptance. You don't have to do everything for everyone and deplete yourself 100%. Just so that you can be seen or be in the limelight or however it occurs, right? That's what you want to do. So be mindful. Use your intuition. You know when things aren't working out for your highest good, don't do it. If it does and you get a sense of, yeah, let's do it, then do it. That's where you're supposed to be. So that is your reading. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I like it. So again, you've got self-acceptance and study. You've got your heavenly mercy and safe to be seen. So you want to get your smoky quartz and your turquoise. Start wearing the turquoise though. Start wearing that jewelry everywhere you go, because that people are going to pick up on that, and that's going to be amazing. You ask for a sign to change church. Awesome. I think that's awesome. All right, my friend, that's it. So remember your biblical self and stop mothering everybody. I think that's awesome. Hey, Charlotte. So that is your reading today. So who is next? I say. Let's see. Nobody is in. Let's see. The switchboard. Okay, you guys. Whoever is next, say yes, I'm it. Really quick. Thank you for the hearts and the love. Please share. Awesome. You're welcome, Rebecca. I think that's awesome. Churches. Awesome. Oh, I asked for a sign to change churches. Oh, that's perfect. That's awesome. Now I get what you're saying. All right, Jet, you're it. Okay, you guys. And don't forget, you guys, we're here for 2 hours. It is 1/2 the hour. So let me get this going. Hold on 1 second here. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys again for tuning in and participating with me. This is in celebration of Halloween. I think it's amazing. Okay. So I'm giving you a hug, Rebecca. I'm sending your angels, your guides, and your family members back. Okay. All right. Jet, you're next. All right, Jet, say your name out loud, even though I can't hear you. Okay. All right, here we go. Starting out with the angel cards. So let's see what they have to say. Oh, that one popped out. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, all right. 3 angel cards popped out. All right, so now we are going to get you your Ascended Masters. See what they have to say. Okay. All right, we're going to get your crystal cards. Thank you for the hearts. I love it. This is like so inspiring for me. I absolutely love this. You got 3 crystals that popped out. Okay. Your past life. And your fairies, which they're going to tell you what to do. These are beautiful. Like, these cards are amazing. Isn't that pretty? Like, I just love them. I was at a store in Evolve in Crystal Lake, and they were just screaming my name. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Past life ones are cute too. They're pretty as well. And these fairies are so wise. I just watched a show on them the other day about fairies and how they're all around us. They're mystical, magical, and they're always there helping us. And we just don't even realize it. And when you're going through the forest or going through like a garden and it looks like, you know, you're walking through a dimension or a door, you're supposed to like lick each finger and touch like the trees. And then you're asking for permission to go through the dimension. It's really awesome. So I actually did a ceremonial in my yard the other day. I made a circle out of leaves and sticks and had candles. And when I entered the circle, I did that and I asked for guidance. And it was like walking into a different, it was amazing. The sun was beating on my face. Oh my gosh, I absolutely loved it. It was adorable. Okay, I think that's it for the fairies. Okay, so we've got 3 cards here for your angels. So the first one is body care. You've got to start taking care of your body, girl. Oh my gosh. They're like, there's a lot going on in your life and they get it, but you have to really start feeding your body what it needs and start nourishing it. So not only spiritually, but physically as well. So start taking care of your body. If you have to start exercising or walking, but start eating something different and then start exercising a little bit as well. That's something that they're telling me right now, that that's something that you need to start doing. Harmony. Your life is really starting to come into harmony. And when you are starting to take care of your body, everything else is going to start to fall into place. I think like the body care is kind of like one of your last things that they're like, this is something that it's time for you to start tackling. And once you start doing that, you're going to feel so great. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things. And your body will be in harmony because you're actually feeding it and giving it what it needs. So I think that's really cool. Your third card is intention. Have an intention when you're doing all of this. So with the body care, you know, have an idea of what it is that you want to do. I mean, you don't have to, you just, whether it's eating healthier, whether it's eating clean food, whether you're going to like walk every day or a couple of times a day or exercise, whatever the case may be for you, have that intention when you are making decisions about what you're putting into your body. And so that's what they're talking about. And when you can have those things working for you, you're going to be in perfect harmony and things are going to happen for you pretty quickly. So that's something that they want you to start paying attention to. Dolphins is your ascended master. I connect with dolphin wisdom. Dolphin sonics purify and raise the frequency of water as they swim through it so that they can access, maintain, and pass on wisdom of golden Atlantis and Lemuria. Those dolphins who shimmer with aquamarine light were the angels of Atlantis. They are mighty beings who help to hold the frequency of the oceans. Choosing the card invites you to tune into the beautiful dolphins and access the messages from them. Your guidance is to relax and flow with your current of ascension, knowing that the dolphins are telepathically imparting help wisdom to you. That's awesome. So this is something that's absolutely amazing. I love this. With all of that, you know, and especially with the harmony, when you've got the dolphins was actually directly above the harmony card, you can attune to those dolphins. You can even get like music or sound effects that have the sounds of dolphins, and you can meditate to all of that, especially when you're busy with your body care and taking care of you so that you can start ascending higher. The more you take care of yourself and your body, the more things are going to start rising up for you and helping you out. I think that's awesome. Archangel Melchizedek, it's selenite. You have to get some selenite. You are a divine perfection, and you don't always acknowledge that. So that is something where they want you to start realizing that this is who you are. You're amazing. You have to start using your gifts. You have to start putting yourself out there more. But you really do have to take care of yourself first and protect yourself in a way that you're not going to let things happen to you anymore. So when you've got the selenite with you, that's where you're going to be like powerful. So I've got like my little wand here. I keep my crystals with me all the time. There's things that I know what to do with them, how to wear them. But you are divine perfection. Don't ever let anybody ever tell you that you're not. Always step into your power. And sometimes you're going to be stepping into that power. You're going to be in your power by yourself. And that's the strongest person, is when they're in that power by themselves with nobody else around them. However, you always have your angels and your guides there as well. Let's see. Goddess Ziyangmu. It's stromatolite. It's rare success. You have so many unique gifts that you're not using. And you know that. So you have a lot of unique gifts, and you have got rare success that is right around the corner for you. The more that you start to open yourself up and take care of yourself, you're going to start to discover different things for yourself. And that's when you're going to be able to have this success in something. I don't know what it is, but you're going to be like, what? I never thought it was possible. And you're going to have it. So that is in your cards. So you want to get the stromatolite crystal, and you want to have that with you all the time, because you're going to always remember. It's going to be like a remembrance for you. Like, remember, you've got rare success. So start taking care of your body now. Start taking care of what you need to do. Be in harmony. So that way you can have what is out there. You've got it all mapped out and planned, but if you're not taking care of you, you're not going to be there for that, okay? Let's see, Goddess Zekilmet. It's a fire agate. So passion of the lion heart. You are a force to be reckoned with, my girlfriend. So with this fire agate, you have got the heart of a lion. You've got a roar that will go through mountains, and that's something that you have to realize about yourself. Sometimes we become quiet, we become, laid back. We are kind of like in the back end of things, especially if we got a lot of stuff that goes on in our lives. But you are supposed to be heard. You have got so much potential, so much stuff going on in your life that you've got to put yourself out there. I think that's amazing. So you got to get the fire agate. All right. You're a knighthood in your past life, my friend. That is why you have the life that you have. You can conquer and get through everything and anything that comes in your path. You are somebody who operates out of honesty and integrity, and you really don't let anything get in your way. Sometimes, though, you do let yourself get in your way, especially if you've been beaten down a little bit. And that is something that you need to do. You need to start remembering who you are. And no matter what, you want to start fighting through that. You want to start using that past life karma, not karma, history. And you want to put that forward in this life. You have to remember that you are a knight. You're in the knighthood. So you can accomplish anything. Nothing can get through you. Nothing's going to hurt you. You are suited up. You are protected 100%. So just keep moving forward. And your fairy is the king of summer. Honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So what they're saying is you might have a romantic person coming into your life, which is totally fine, but they really want you to start doing something also get yourself out there in the world in a certain way. Start talking to people, start, opening your heart up and start doing that kind of stuff. You've got so much potential. You have so much to offer people. And sometimes you just don't share yourself 100%. Sometimes you're afraid to, or you don't say what you need to say. But that is something that you definitely need to do. So I love it. That's a great reading for you, my friend. So a romantic partner you can trust. That's probably going to be down the road a little bit. I think that you are somebody who really needs to start doing something different or getting involved in a task or a different culture or doing something bigger than that. And things that you do always come from your heart anyway. So I think that's amazing. So thank you. That is your reading. Oh my gosh. I'm going to give you a big hug. I'm going to send your angels back. Oh my gosh. All right. Love and share and like. That is awesome, you guys. Who else is ready for a reading? Who's ready, you guys? Let's see here. You are welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I love it. I hope that rings true for you in some way. All right, Stephanie, it's your turn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me get your cards going. This is so much fun. I love it. This is in lieu of Halloween. Okay, we're going to start out with the angel cards, but I've got to call in your guys. All right, hold on. So this is what I'm using. All right, they are coming forward. Stephanie, even though I can't hear you, I'm going to have you say your name out loud. Perfect. Okay, we're going to start with the angel cards. So I read from 5 different decks, and they tell quite the story. It's amazing how this all works out. I love it. Oh, there you go. I love it when the cards like totally jump out because they're like, nope, this is it. It's amazing. Okay, there's that one. All right, now we're going to start with the Ascended Masters. So these are the hierarchy. These are the guys in charge, and they help us out quite a bit. So make sure you guys like and share. Let people know what we're doing here, which is a lot of fun. And then your friends can get read. And the more you like and share, then I'm going to put you guys in a hat and pick somebody who gets to actually get an extensive one-on-one reading with me, which will be amazing. You'll be floored. Okay, there's your Ascended Master. We're going to go now with your crystal cards. You got 2 of them. Now your past life cards, which I just love these cards. They're so pretty. Man, if somebody would have been telling me I would be doing this when I was younger, I would be like, what? I used to be that kid all the time, always at the psychic tents when we had the fairs and stuff like that. I absolutely loved it. I love this stuff. I love being a part of the spirituality. You got 2 past life cards, all of it. I love helping people with the cards too. That's something that's absolutely amazing, is when people have an issue or they've got something, the cards always pop out and you can do coaching with the cards. And that is something where I love it. It helps all the time. And it's nothing spooky. It's nothing crazy. You don't have to worry about if you're going to hell or not. God doesn't care. He gives us these gifts. So we all have them. It's just whether or not we have them turned on or not. It's taken me a long time to get where I'm at today, but man, am I grateful. I love it. Okay, let's see. You have 2 fairies. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. You got a few cards here. Okay, your first angel card is freedom. You are doing a lot of things right now, and you are creating such tremendous freedom in your life. I'm like fixing my hair. Okay. You have so much freedom that is coming into your life because of everything that you're doing, and they're very excited about that. When you just keep moving forward and plowing through, then you're literally breaking chains. You're not allowing anything to restrain you or hold you back, which is amazing. So they're excited about that. Music. You've got to listen to more music. In order to stay in your freedom space, like you can accomplish and do anything that you want, they want you to start listening to music. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is. They just want you to start encompassing yourself in music. Music for you helps you to go to a different place. It gets you into this like moving, dancing. You think about other things, like good things. It puts you like almost in a meditative state. And when you're in that place, then you have freedom in it. So you think in that space, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to start listening to more music. So start doing that. Wherever you can, just more music. And trust. Trust that what's coming to you is actually really what's happening. So what they're doing is you are being totally divinely guided, and that's amazing. So when you are listening to the music and you have like these conversations popping into your head, that's the stuff they want you to trust. That's real. So trust and know that what's coming through is for you. Any idea, any inspiration, anything that's coming to you, they want you to start moving forward on it. But you can hear it when you're actually listening to the music, because that's when you feel the most free. So that's what they want you to start doing. Your Ascended Master is Neptune, attuned to the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria, held in Neptune. So Neptune is a planet of higher spirituality. This is why they want you to start listening to music, because you're going to start ascending yourself higher. And the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria is held within the ascended aspect. You are blessed, for you only receive this card when you are ready to receive their information. And clearly you are ready to receive their information. Your guidance is attuned to the Earth Star Chakra, which is above, and to connect to Neptune and the cosmic Earth star chakra. Archangel Sandalphon oversees the center. He nurtures your divine potential and will help you download spiritual light you are waiting for. So this is a way to expand your consciousness, and it's going to start taking you on a bigger journey than you even imagine. So that's a great card. So that's something for you to be able to, this is how I love doing the cards like this, because it literally tells the story. So your things are going to be start moving and shaking for you for sure. This is stuff that is amazing. Your freedom is because you are letting go of a lot of things and you're opening yourself up differently. And that's what they want you to do. So start listening to that music so it can put you in a different headspace and you can start raising those vibrations. I think that's awesome. All right. Your crystal is Ascended Master Jesus and Rosa Sophia. It's meaningful sacrifice. So meaningful sacrifice is all about, like, we've all sacrificed and you have sacrificed as well. And it has always meant something. Any sacrifice that you've ever had to do never went without being noticed. And where you're at today, and because it's right over the freedom card, that's telling me that everything that you have done to get to where you're at today is because you had to get to the freedom that you're at. So this is something that they want you to know, that they're very proud of you and you put in the work and you did what you had to do to get to where you're at today. So keep going, keep moving forward. But they're very happy. So that's right over the freedom. It's like your reward is the freedom. So good for you on that one. Let's see. Goddess Durga, Hematite, Spirit of the Guru Mother, and that's over trust. So with that, you have got to really just trust your instincts no matter what. You are literally being divinely guided. They want you to trust everything that's going on for you. Anything that pops into your head, it's all for you. You're on this journey. You're on this path. Know that that's what's for you. So just trust it. And use your spear. Honestly, it's like the Guru Mother out there. She's like, this is for you. So keep doing it, keep trusting, and keep ascending higher. All right. Vows. There's some things that you have done in a past life, and you've created a lot of vows. And some of those vows, because the vows are upside down, you've brought some of those vows here into this lifetime. And that means that there's things that you vowed you would do. It may be, it could be sacrifice. It could be suffering. It could be something where you've experienced it a few times in this lifetime. You can break those vows. You don't have to keep those vows. You can say, I break all the vows that are not for your highest good into this lifetime and create new vows. A vow of happiness or a vow of, I don't know, abundance. I don't know what it is for you, but there are vows. There's something that you keep having to experience over and over again. It's because you brought that karma in. You have a vow that you made in past lives, and you swore that you will do it every lifetime over and over and over again. It's time to stop. Just stop it. So just break those vows. You know what it is. It's stuff where it's not working out for your highest good. It leaves you sad. It leaves you miserable. It could be your health. I don't know why that popped in. I saw your chest and your heart. It could be your health. You don't need to suffer anymore. So just stop it. So break those vows and start creating something new. So that way everything's starting to work out for you even better. Wars and battles. You got the scars. So that's amazing. So that's the second past life card, which was right next to the vows. So there's things that have happened to you in wars and battles, and that is why you've taken certain vows that you feel like you need to punish yourself in future lives, and that's what you've done. So you can now stop. Your battle scars, it's over. The stuff that you've gone through in past lives, it's over. You've learned what you needed to learn. You don't need to go through it again, so you get to break all those. So that's something that's interesting that those two cards are together like that. Interesting. All right, your fairy card, Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Okay, so they're telling you information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or an adult. So somebody's going to come to you and talk to you about something. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be for your highest good, but it's going to be hard to hear. You're going to probably get a little bent out of shape or angry, pissed off, whatever. Or you're going to like really soul search yourself like, I can't believe that is what they think. But here's the thing. Everything happens to us for our highest good. Nothing ever happens to us. It's always for us. So when you are getting this information, whatever this information is, be open to receive it. Don't judge it. Just receive it. Chew on it. Cultivate it. Figure it out. And then just be grateful that they actually had the courage to actually say something to you. I don't know what it is, but that's what they're telling me. So that's something that's coming up in the future. I don't know how close, or maybe it's happened or is happening, but just be open to listen. I mean, we're not perfect. There's things that I don't want to hear about myself. I mean, I think I'm perfect, but sometimes I have to hear that I'm not. And that's not always, the best news for me. But with something like that, you just want to be different. You want to handle the situation differently so you don't make it worse and you're not repeating patterns, okay? Especially with everything that you're doing. Your second fairy card is 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life and family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So your life is awesome. Everything that you've got going on is perfect. They're letting you know you're doing all the right stuff. And so they're very happy with the way you are with your children. They're happy with your home life. They're happy with all the things that's going on in your life. There's nothing going on right now. And I love how they have it on the trust side. Everything is happening for your highest good right now. So keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen to the music. Bring your vibration up. If you're in situations that you are not really too fond of, you can literally bring your vibration higher than that, and it will repel the lower energy people, the lower vibration, and people won't surround you or try to take advantage of you. But always know and trust that what's going on with you is exactly what needs to be doing. So that is your reading. I hope that works out for you. I hope you liked it. So that's it. That was an amazing reading. That was pretty good. A lot of cards there. I think that was pretty cool. Good for you. I love these fairy cards. I never even realized it until the other night, like how, because when you ever get like read or somebody's telling you something, but they're like, well, how do I fix it? And they're like, well, I don't know. You'll know. And I love it because the fairies literally tell you what to do. And I think that's amazing. That to me is like, my spirit guides and my angels, they're totally telling me how to do all of this stuff. Like I don't do readings like everybody else does. They're totally different. They tell me where to place cards differently. No two readings are the same. Everybody's different. So that's awesome. All right, Stephanie, I am sending your loved ones back. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to read you. I think that's amazing. And thanks. I love it. All right, you guys, it is 8 o'clock. We have another hour. Who would like to go next? This is a special 2-hour show. So just let me know who wants to go next. Let's see. I'm too funny. That's awesome. Thank you, Jet. Oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. I think that's amazing. Who is ready to go? Who wants another one? I can't believe like my switchboard doesn't work. I got to figure that out. I didn't get to really examine it. Barbara! Awesome! Barbara is my cousin in Las Vegas. So, all right. Barbara, let me call in. Hold on. Let me grab the angel cards. Barbara, say your name out loud even though I can't hear it. Okay. Here we go. Starting with the angel cards. Man, I could do this all day, every day. Let me tell you. This to me is like so inspiring, so much fun. I love helping people. Oh, there you go. One just totally jumped out. Oh, another one. Okay. Let's see here. So whoever comes on, like and share. Say hello. Let me know you're there. Oh, okay. All right, so you got 4 angel cards. All righty. Let's go with the Ascended Masters. Okay, you got 2 of those. Let's go with your crystal cards. Oh, there you go. One just jumped out. All right, you got 3 of those. And your past life cards. I can just feel the energy. Energy's just buzzing. Okay. And now your fairy cards. Oh, one just like totally shot out. I think I'm supposed to read that one first before we even get started. Holy cow. That's interesting. Oh, my word. You got 2 that just shot out, 2 more. Okay. Let's see what that's all about. Interesting. Okay. We got a lot going on here. Let's see. All right. We're going to start out with the fairy cards first because they're letting me know. They're like, we're going to talk first. Okay. So your first fairy card is 9 of Spring. It's to protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible changes that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So with that, they want you to start like whatever's going on, anything that's happening with around you right now, your money, your job, whatever it is financially, they want you to start protecting yourself. Start doing what you need to do for you. Start preparing and just be smart about whatever it is that you're doing. So they want to make sure that anything that you've been doing, that it's not going to be like taken away or disappear somehow. So start paying attention to whatever's going on. I'm not sure what that means for you, but just pay attention to what's happening for you. There's going to be some changes, and they want to make sure that you are fully protected. So they're like letting you know now. And that shot out like right away. The second one was 9 of Summer, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, and magical time of life. So with that, when you're protecting yourself, things are going to also start happening. It doesn't always have to be negative. It could be a positive thing too. Things are shifting and changing for you. So they want to make sure that whatever's happening, whatever you're planning, or whatever you're doing, it doesn't disappear in some way. Like there's not something that happens where you don't have it. So you want to make sure that you are fully protected like any smart woman should. And I mean, we're all smart, right? But things happen. So you just want to be protected. Sometimes if we're getting into a business with a partner or something and we trust our partner and things aren't going the way we thought they were going, and then all of a sudden we're left either holding the bag or we have nothing. So what they're saying is you're doing a lot of stuff right now. Make sure you are protecting yourself. And you've got great things happening, so keep doing what you're doing, but still stay protected. Be smart. Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself. Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So that's amazing how these 3 cards totally shot out of the deck for you, that this is what's going on for you. So at whatever it is that you're doing right now, or you're trying to think about, or you're figuring out, everything's going to work out. You're going to have people who are going to come to you, who are going to want to help you get things going, but they still want you to be protected. So I don't know what you're planning on doing, or if there's a business that you're trying to start, or whatever the case may be, but you're going to have a lot of people who want to be around you, who want to help you. And that's something that you definitely need to do. So protect yourself, make sure you know where everything's at, make sure you're involved in everything, you've got a hand in everything, so that way there's no surprises. But keep going. I think that's awesome. Good for you. I think that's amazing. Soulmate. So you got the soulmate card, and sometimes the soulmate is not necessarily, you know, what we say, oh, I want to find my soulmate. It's not the one true love. None of those things. Soulmate really is all about learning from each other, irritating each other, making each other crazy. We've decided, and you know, before we came on this earth plane this time around, that our soulmate is going to be somebody who's going to help us learn and grow. They're going to push us. And so maybe with the cards, the fairy cards, maybe there's stuff that's going on where you're being pushed and you're being, you know, told you can do this or something. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And maybe you feel like you are not secure enough, or you don't feel like you have it, or you can handle it. You can. So allow your soulmate to keep pushing you and pushing you further, so that you can start to cultivate whatever it is that you're up to. So that is something that's pretty good. Serenity. Serenity is such a great card, because when we're being pushed and pulled and we're being forced to grow, we're literally being forced to go outside of our little box. And so sometimes too, when you're being pushed and pulled like that, you have to go into some serenity. You need a peaceful place. You need a place where you can sit and get lost in the moment. So for instance, like if you have a little space, a little room, a beautiful picture that you love to look at, where you can just envision yourself inside the painting, that kind of thing, do that. That's serenity. That's when you're quieting the mind and you're allowing those messages to come through. So that's something that they definitely want you to do, is start to have some serenity and put a lot of intention in what it is that you really want to create. Because when you have the intention of what it is, they're going to be able to help you while you're in serenity, when you're in that quiet place, that peaceful place. So your third angel card is intention. So you've got your soulmate is pushing you, pulling you, making you grow. And then you still need that peaceful place so that you can start to listen to hear the messages. But you also want to have the intention so that they know how to direct and guide you, so that you are creating this awesome thing that you're creating, which is coming up down the pike. So I think that's awesome. All right. Your Ascended Master is Marco. I am open to wisdom from the stars. You know, that's so funny too, because I remember when we were younger, we used to play Marco Polo all the time. Master Marco represents the highest galactic confederation of our solar system, the capital of which is on Saturn. He liaises with Commander Ashtar Intergalactic Fleet to bring us the wisdom and knowledge held by stellar cultures. He also assists in Hilarion on the fifth ray of technology, science, and knowledge to enable people to expand their higher mental abilities and develop spiritual technology for the future. Your guidance is to open your mind to communications and connections from other star systems in the universe, and ask Marco to assist you and protect you. So when you are cultivating and creating and doing all these things, you're actually going to start using the solar system. You're going to start using the stars. You're going to start using the universe to create all of that. So you have to learn how to be quiet, be in serenity, so that you can open up your mind and you can start to ask what you actually want. So that's why they want you to have that intention, because when you start doing it, it's going to go really fast. So make sure that that's something that you're going to pay attention to. All right, and then Archangel Metatron's Cloak. That's the second Ascended Master that you got. It is an honor to receive this card, for the cloak allows Metatron's energy to be held in your aura. And Archangel Metatron is like the hierarchy of angels. It ensures that your 12 chakras are open and protects you from lower energy. Again, that's something where here where the fairies are telling you have to protect yourself. So Archangel Michael is saying, oh my gosh, put on this cloak. So that way people, there's something about you that people want. And so when people see it's like a moth to a flame, right? So some of those moths are not worthy of your flame. Some of those big giant moths are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go. I'm going to give you more light. You're going to shine even brighter. And then there's some moths where they're like, we're just going to hang out here and we're just going to drain you from your energy. So when you've got those lower energy people who are around you, which you kind of know who they are already anyway, those are the people who you keep helping, talking to, they keep doing the same thing over and over again. They don't do anything different. Complainers, you know, those kind of people. Those are lower energy people. They accept the status quo. They're complaining, you know, like the whole world causes all their problems, but it's never them. Those are the people that you're going to envision this cloak, and you're going to just put it over you in your mind's eye, or you can physically try to, you know, not try, but put it on physically. And then Archangel Metatron will know exactly what to do, and you'll almost be invisible to the lower energy people. And people who are at your level, those are the people you're going to commune with, because you don't want to start something new with lower energy people because they're just going to suck the life out of you. You want to be with people who are like-minded like yourself and at your level, your vibration. And then that way, everything's going to work the way it's supposed to. Okay? All right, your crystal card is Ascended Master Uganda. It's rhodonite. It's empowered service. So that's something where with this crystal, it's rhodonite, where you are very powerful when you're helping others. I don't know if your business is going to be of service, but that's where you shine. And so it's something that they want you to keep doing, but don't give it away to lower energy people. So that crystal will actually help you to protect yourself instead of giving away all of your energy. All right, Archangel Michael. So it's the lapis lazuli. That's the crystal. And this card was upside down. And Archangel Michael is all about the vision. So that's why you have intention. You want to get intent, and you want intention on what it is that you really want in life, what it is that you want to work on, what it is that you want to do. And Archangel Michael's going to help you. So you want to call on him as often as possible. Also, Archangel Michael is going to help you get rid of lower energy people. He's going to help you to cut those cords so that they no longer are participating with you. So when you have Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron with you, they're literally helping you because you are a higher vibration. You are starting to open yourself up. And that's where they're going to be able to help you in this situation. So they want to help you to learn, teach you how to get rid of the lower energy people who are going to try to take instead of give. So they're not for your highest good. They're against your highest good. Okay? It's like the lazy man's way of doing something. They're not going to do it themselves. They're going to suck it out of someone else. All right, and then your third crystal is Angel Uziel. It's the smoky quartz. It's Heavenly Mercy. So again, you have everybody is on your side 100%. They're all here to work with you, and this is what they're showing me, that this is what your life is all about. So there's something's good, something's happening, but you have to learn how to not trust everybody and have some discernment. And people are not always for your highest good. Sometimes people come in different packages and they're literally sucking the life out of you, and it's too late when you find out who it is. So just know that there's certain things that irritate you about them. Just know that they're not a part of your soul group, so keep them away. And then you had a nice, another angel card that had popped out, which is called Divine Timing. So everything is happening as it is supposed to. And now is the time that you chose for whatever this is. This is your time. So it's time for you to really start cultivating what it is that you're doing. Start protecting yourself. Start doing what you need to do physically, mentally, spiritually, so that you can create whatever this is that you're doing. So I think that is awesome as well. Ships is a past life, and this is right side up, which means in past lives, you have been affiliated with ships. There's times where you just love the water, you love the sky, you love the waves, the sound of it. It's very serene for you. And oh, and here it is, Serenity card. It's very serene for you. So when you are trying to get into a serenity now type moment, you can go back to past lives and remember those ships, remember the sea, remember the smell, the wind, the air, the sound, all of it, the waves, and it will put you in a space where you're very calm. So that is awesome. Communal living, you've done that in past lives. You've lived with a lot of different people. You have a lot of experience with different types of people, different things. There's a lot of things that people can offer you. You know how to communicate with a lot of different people. So you brought that into this lifetime. So they want you to use that for your highest good, and especially with this endeavor that you're embarking on, because that's going to be able to help you grow whatever it is that you're doing. You know how to be with other people a particular way that's going to help you for your highest good. So that's awesome. And your last card is your last fairy card, which is 5 of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations. They have drone this into you in this reading, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Some things that's not worth the effort. What they're trying to tell you is you have an energy about you that people really want. And so people are coming to you right now and they're depleting you of your energy. Get rid of them. They can't even tell you enough. They told you like 3 or 4 times now. That's why you've got to start protecting yourself. You have to get rid of those people who are literally sucking the life out of you. They're not adding anything, any value to your life whatsoever. It's time for you to move on. And it's okay. It's okay to leave people behind. When people are supposed to be with you and they really, really want to be with you and help you for your highest good, they will do what it takes to get to that spot. If they don't, they're not supposed to be there. They taught you some sort of a lesson for whatever it is. It could be very little minute, and then that's all, they're done. So it's okay to let people go. So that is your reading. That was a great reading. So you are welcome. So I'm going to send back your angels and guides and loved ones. I hope you got a lot out of that reading. Hey, Jamie. I am spot on. Oh my gosh, Barbara, that is awesome. Thank you so much. That is your reading. So I'm sending everybody back there for you. So that is really cool. I think that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for sharing that too, because when I get that feedback, it's amazing. It always surprises me. When I was doing readings last night, the stories that people told me, I was like, what? And it always surprises me how the cards come out the way they do. And that's the biggest thing for you, is that you just got to really start protecting yourself 100%. So thank you so much for allowing me to read you. All right, you guys, who is next? We are 20 past the hour. We got 40 minutes left, my friends, in the heart of the Halloween. Who is ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's see. Thank you. I love you too. That is awesome. Thank you. Antoinette. Awesome. Okay. Let me call you. Call in your guides. All right, Antoinette, even though I can't hear you, I want you to go ahead and say your name out loud. Okay, here we go. All right. This is just so much fun. I'm glad I decided to do this, honestly. This I think I'm going to try and do, like, I don't know, a couple of times. I think it's so much fun. All right, so you got 3 angel cards. I'm picking up your Ascended Master cards. All right, and then we're going with your crystal cards. Make sure you guys like and share, because then I'm going to put everybody in a hat and you're going to get a full reading from me. So there'll be a one-on-one full reading, which will be amazing. So even if we're not in the same area, I can still do it. That's one of the things too. So somebody had said earlier, you know, you can't do a reading on me because we're not in the same place. But that's not true, because I don't really connect with you, especially when I'm doing readings. I don't pay attention to your body language. I pay attention to what they're telling me. So what I do is when I call everybody in with my little thing that I do, that's how it works for me. And I'm able to do that stuff online. You know, we can do it online, on Skype. You got 2 crystal cards. I'm going to do your past lives. And then, or on the phone. So I can get connected and we can do a great reading. So that's the stuff that I absolutely love. This is like, I don't know, I just love this. So you got 1 past life so far. There's 2. There might be another. Yep, there is. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. And then the fairies. Here come your fairies telling you what to do. I love them because they're also bossy. They're like telling you what to do. But they're so beautiful. They're so awesome. And when you can start to tune into the fairies and the elementals, well, they're elementals depending on how you think of it. They're all mystical, magical. And we are all about the mystical, magical. We just, as humans, we forget what we're here for and what we're doing, because we get so wrapped up in our human bodies. So they're literally here to help us. And so when you're ready, they'll show themselves. Okay, you got 4 cards. All right, you ready? Here we go. The one, we're going to start out with a fairy. So it's the King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavor. So there could be either you have a relationship, or you have, you know, your relationship is going to be like, I don't know, rekindled. Something different's going to happen. But also there's other activities that you should start getting involved in as well. They want you to start opening yourself up to possibilities of something different than what you're already doing. So I don't know if there's like art that you're interested in that could be a different culture, or music or something. But they want you to start learning how other people have lived, different cultures, that type of thing. So that is going to be really good for you. And then one more fairy card they want. The Empress. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for your life of luxury. So that's something too that they're like, do something different, because that's where something's going to start happening for you, because you're going to start to love something, a culture or something. I don't know what it is, but that's what's going to happen. And so when you start to take action in it, things are going to start shifting and changing for you. So that's really cool. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right. Ideas and inspiration is upside down. You don't listen. Okay, so this is what they're doing, right? They're telling you, you're not having these conversations by yourself. You're not crazy. You're not, you know, like just talking to yourself. You're literally listening, and these ideas and inspirations are coming in for you. So you have to start paying attention to what they are and where it's leading you towards, because that's where everything's going to shift and change for you. And that's interesting. That's so funny too, because I did read the first fairy card, but then I've got my other fairy cards here, but they're pointing me to that one that I just read to you, the Empress. And then, of course, when I went to the angel card, it's inspiration, ideas and inspiration, which is upside down, which means you're not listening. You're not trusting that those ideas and inspirations are for you, and that's something that you could be doing. So whenever you get any idea, inspiration, act on it right away. That's why this card came up. Time to take action. Start taking the action on those ideas and inspirations, because that's going to lead you to what it is that you're creating. So that's awesome. I love that. They're amazing. I love these cards. Okay. Balance. Your balance is good. You've got the good. you've got it. So they want you to make sure that you keep balance. Don't go from one end to the other end. Just keep going, doing what you're doing. Do, like spending time with your family, doing your work, creating, doing something new. You always have to have balance. You can't be all in or all out. You can't like devote everything to one thing because you're completely out of balance. You have to have all assets. That's not the word I'm looking. You have to have all areas of your life balanced. And so when you're starting something new, it's so easy to jump into everything and just learn, grow, do whatever you need to do, but then everything else starts to fall away at the wayside. So they want you to keep the balance, but start taking the action, but just be mindful not to go overboard, because then you're going to miss the boat on that one. Make sure you guys like and share, you guys. And romance. So romance is coming into your life, or is in your life, because that was on the first card as well. But also romance is also about something that you're going to start to fall in love with, start to do. That's why they want you to get culturally connected, because there's going to be something coming down the pike for you with your inspirations and ideas that's, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't realize I loved doing this my whole life. And something that you're going to love to do. Like for instance, for me, I like to paint. So I have been doing certain things where I'm learning how to paint, or doing different things that I didn't even realize I can do. And it's stuff that I love. It's like you start to follow and listen to the signs, and then things are going to work out. Okay. All right. So your ascended master is Paul the Venetian. The great master Paul is Choen. Of the third ray, he lifts people's spirits and sets their souls free to create beauty and inspiration. Did you hear what I just said? Oh my gosh. And it's right over the inspiration and ideas. Through music, art, and that's exactly what I was just saying. And also practical ways. The card encourages you to communicate your essence by writing, painting, or any heartfelt manner. Call on Master Paul to help you express your vision, and he will co-create them with you. These visions will hold such light that people will touch them, thereby accelerating the plan for Earth. Paul carries the flame of liberty and is helping to set you free. So with Paul the Venetian is on top of your inspiration card, and you've got the fairy saying you've got to start taking action now. Do not wait. Let those ideas come. You already know what it is that you want to do. Get what you need, take a class, go do it. And when you start to do it, things are going to really start to shift and change for you. And I'm telling you, I think that's amazing. That's awesome. I love it. All right. Mary Magdalene is your second ascended master. Mary Magdalene was a high initiate in the Order of Essence and the spiritual partner of Jesus. She is now a master of the sixth ray, raising dogma and spirituality. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is a Marseillese. She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all who attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus's life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene to receive her blessing. So your affirmation for this is, I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. And then also for the Paul the Venetian, your affirmation is, I express myself creatively and harmoniously. But let's go back to Mary Magdalene. So there's been things in your life where you have been accused of whatever. It's brought down your energy. So it will continue, because it always does, and that's with everyday life, because everybody points the finger and who to blame and all those kind of wonderful things, right? So when you get caught in the crossfire, you want to call upon Mary Magdalene, and you're going to infuse her buttercup, light orange, bright, ray of light, and you're going to absorb that energy, okay, that yellow energy into yourself. So you're going to just breathe it in. So you're going to envision her standing in front of you, and then you are going to just breathe in to all areas of your body, that energy, that radiant color. And you're going to just, Hocus Pocus, the movie Hocus Pocus. You know how the witches breathe in the life force of the little kids? That's what you're going to do. You're going to breathe in that force so that it is in your body, and you're going to start to glow. You're going to start to shift and change the way you feel about whatever that situation is, and you're going to stand in your truth, and you're not going to let anybody blame you or make you wrong for anything. So that's what's going to happen for you. So that's what you want to do. All right. Your crystal is Goddess Z Wing Yu. It's the stromatolite. It's the rare success. Again, this is cool. The rare success, and this is right next to your ideas and inspiration, as well as your fairy telling you to take action now. You've got something in the pike. You've got something that you're thinking about, and they're telling you it's time to take action. Yes, that's a good idea. Call upon Paul. He's going to help you, and you are going to be able to do this. You're going to, whatever this is for you, you're going to be able to make a success out of it. So do that. Make sure that that's what you're doing, and you're going to have great success in it. I think that's amazing. I love that. I love when stuff like that happens. All right. Goddess Bassett, Cat's Eye, Sacred Pleasure. So this card was upside down. You necessarily don't, what don't you do? You don't necessarily take pleasure. You don't allow pleasure into your life. You don't allow yourself to be happy. You don't really allow yourself to be in the now and enjoy the situation. You always kind of like tend to find something wrong with it, or it wasn't good enough, or something like that. They want you to get the cat's eye because they want you to know that everything that you're doing is perfect. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So everything, how it goes, how it works out, everything is divinely planned. It's divinely executed, and it works out exactly how it's supposed to. If it was supposed to be different, it would have been different. So you've got to start taking pleasure in your successes and doing the things that you need to do. So you want to get the cat's eye, and you want to have that cat's eye on you all the time, because that's going to help you realize how awesome you are. Galactic, you are from the stars, and that's where you're going to get your power. When you are out there staring at the sky and you see the stars and you see the sky, the endless possibilities are always there. It's something where you get lost in. They want you to keep doing that. You've come from the stars. They want you to remember that anything is possible. Like, there is no limitations, only the limitations we put upon ourselves. So keep that in mind. You've also been orphaned. That's one of the reasons why you don't give yourself a break. Is in past lives, you have felt like you've been by yourself. You've been abandoned. Sometimes you repeat these patterns in this current lifetime, or you're afraid that that stuff's going to happen again, or something like that. But what you do is you can start to cancel those contracts of, being abandoned, left behind, not having the support system that you feel that you should have. You are all that you need. You really are. And you have to start loving and trusting yourself and know you are whole and complete. You're everything that you need. Everything that you've got is all inside of you. You've just got to clean house and start pulling out your gifts and start using them. Listen, hear what they're guiding you to do, and start doing that. Egyptian. So again, this is something which is really cool because it's all like mystical, magical as well. The Egyptian era, and this is another past life card that you have had as well. Get going on, start to study a little bit about that. There's something about the Egyptian background, the history, the culture that you absolutely love, that you're mesmerized about. Start studying that. And when you start to study, you're going to start to realize that you actually have a connection there. And so that's going to actually help you with everything that you're doing as well. So I think that is awesome. Spirituality and religion, things are different, okay? So I don't know if you're having an issue with how things are in this lifetime, but in past lives, you know what it's all about. You have been involved in it. Things were different in past lives. So they want you to remember what it was like back then, not stay stuck on how the spirit, the religion and spirituality is this time. there is nobody judging you. There's nobody casting you with stones. There's nobody sending you to hell. None of those things. God wants whatever your higher power is. What is good for him is good, or her is good for you as well. You know, you are a direct connection as vice versa. So you have everything that you have inside of you. You have to tap into that, and you have to remember that. And you knew it from past lives, but you've forgotten it here because you've gotten a little confused because the way things are here. All right. Let's see. Your fairy is the world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So again, with this happening, and this is on the whole, you know, inspiration idea side with this fairy card. So what you're starting is going to be perfect. Everything is going to be working out for your highest good, and you got to start doing it. It's something that you are going to be really great at. You've just got to trust yourself, dig deep, do the work, and you're going to be totally perfect. I love it. And your last fairy card is strength. I love that. That's the perfect way to end a reading. The grace and the inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Did I just not say that? Oh my gosh, that's what they're telling you. You are a powerful force. You have to dig deep and remember who you are. We forget, when we put on our human suit, we forget that we are actually spiritual beings. We forget that we're souls. We remember when we're a soul, when somebody passes away, and somebody said, you know, when somebody dies, they pass away. Their body is here, but their soul passed on, right? That's the only time we ever acknowledge that we're a soul. Any other time in any conversation that you have, we don't talk like that. So remember who you are. Dig deep. You are stronger than you even know. You don't even know how strong you are yet. So keep doing what you need to do and do the work, and you're going to be perfect. So that is awesome. That is your reading, Antoinette. I am going to send your loved ones and your angels and guides back. And thank you. Thank you for allowing me to read you. I think that was amazing. That was a great reading. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is 37 past the hour. I love that. If you have any questions for me, if you want to get read, let me know. I've got, we've got 20 minutes here, so I can get in another reading or a couple of readings, depending on what the cards say. So whoever's next, let me know. Rita, my Frankie is 14. He is too young for a reading. He's not too young. I mean, if he wants to have a reading, he can definitely have one. I mean, there's nothing negative or bad about it. It's just, you know, whatever is happening. That's all. So it's up to him if he wants one. I'm here. So we're here until 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So who's next? You guys got to tell me. So like and share. I love it. Thank you very much. I'm inspired just by listening. Ah, thank you, Antoinette. I love this. This is something that I absolutely love doing, and thank you so much for saying that, because it's my absolute pleasure. This is something that really fills me up and fills my heart. So I do love that as well. He is watching with me. Oh, that's awesome. My Frankie is working, so he's not even home yet. Oh, Mary Knopf, you know I love your readings. I know. Does Mary want to get read? Who else wants to get read, you guys? We are 20 minutes out. So you just have to tell me who's next. This is something that I'm telling you, I'm going to be like zinging for a couple of hours after this show for sure. This is something where when I do readings and all the energy starts to come in, like, to shut down and to quiet my mind, it takes a long time because I'm always inspired by all the stuff that happens. It's amazing. When I was reading yesterday for people, literally I would see somebody on the corner of my eye, and there would be like this big presence. And when you look at it, then they're not there. But oh my gosh, it really is unbelievable how all that works out. So who wants to get read? Okay, Frankie, I will read you. All right. So let me bring in. All right, Frankie, I know I can't hear you, but go ahead and say your name out loud. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go. There's one angel card that just totally popped out. All right. There's another one. Okay, 2 angel cards. We've got an Ascended Master card. So those are the hierarchy of angels. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do your crystal cards. Oh! Did you see those pop out? Oh my gosh, where'd they go? You got 2 that like flew out of the deck. Yeah, 2 that flew out of the deck. Holy cow. And this one's touching me. Okay, so you got 3. All right, and now your past life cards. We got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then your fairy cards. See what the fairies have to tell you. There's 1. Ooh, there's 2. And 3. And let me go back to my angels and just double check. Oh, yep, there it is. I thought there was another one. Okay, there it is. Okay, you ready? All right, so your first angel card is ideas and inspiration. So that is the one thing that they want you to know, that the stuff that you're thinking about, the ideas that you have, when you're younger, you can see things clearer. You're not like an adult where we have all this crazy experience that's around us. So your ideas and inspirations come out very clear, and they want you to start utilizing those ideas, start sharing them, talking about them. So when that stuff's popping in your head, take a notebook, start writing stuff down, because these are going to be things that you're going to be good at, or you're going to be helping somebody else to figure something else out. So with the ideas and inspiration, that is really cool for your first card. Romance. Huh. Well, you're 14. You probably like somebody. But you know what? With romance and stuff like that, don't be afraid to talk to somebody. You know, don't be afraid to share your feelings with somebody. If you like somebody, let them know. Somebody is going to be, I don't know, it's coming around the holiday season, and people always like get together, do things like that. But romance is in the forecast for you a little bit. I don't know if you have a girlfriend or not right now, but it's going to be pretty good. So as long as you can just talk and just share with whatever it is that you want to talk about, don't be shy. Don't be like you're afraid to say something. Really just stand in who you are, your power. Because with the ideas and inspirations that you have, you are a force to be reckoned with. And anybody who is with you will be proud to be with you because of who you are. So with those two cards, because they started me out with the ideas and inspiration, you're going to have somebody who's going to come around you who is going to match that for you. And you guys are going to make a pretty good, like couple. And I think that'll be pretty cool. I don't know if you're with somebody now or not. And trust and know that no matter what's going on, everything is always working out for your highest good. It doesn't matter what it is. Everything always works out for our highest good. Sometimes we feel like the world is against us or things are happening to us and we don't quite understand why. But everything always, in hindsight, later on, we realize that it actually worked out for the best. So whatever is happening, whatever is coming, always trust that what's being put in your path is for you. Don't doubt it. Don't not do it. Don't dismiss it in any way. Just keep your spiritual self open so that way you always know that everything's working out for you. You have this really strong intuition inside yourself, and it's something that you need to keep using so that way you are staying on track. It's going to be easy for you to be aware and stay on track if you keep it open. So really know when you've got the inspiration, romance, and trust together like the way they actually had this put out on purpose, everything's going to work out, and you know it too. So it's like you have that self about you where you know how things are working out, but you don't have that arrogance about you. So that's something too that is very, very good to have. You're not operating from a place of ego. You just know because you know. So keep cultivating that. Keep doing that. Whatever ideas come out for you, keep moving forward on that because that is for you. All right. Let's see. Your Ascended Master is the Pleiades. Wow. You're supposed to know me. I am from Pleiades. The Pleiades are great healers. So they love Earth and all who live here on her. By drawing this card, you are being invited to open your heart to Pleiadian healing. Let them enfold you in their loving, healing blue light so that their wisdom and gifts flow into you. That is why I do what I do. When you have absorbed these qualities into your energy fields, pass them on to others. So remember that animals who come from Pleiades, sheep, pandas, pigs, heal people and the land. So bless them, honor them, work with them on our planet. So your affirmation is I open my heart to love and healing from the Pleiades. So the Pleiades comes from a little planet. I come from one of those, which I have found out in my journey. And so we're healers. We're people who come into this earth and we want to experience what's going on. And so we do healing stuff. So like I do energy work. I have different healing modalities that I have certifications in. I do the angel card readings. I do coaching. I do a lot of those different things. It's all about helping and healing people on this planet because there's a lot that needs to be done. So what they're telling you is that you are a part of it and you have all these capabilities as well. So when you have these inspirations and ideas of things that are happening for you, you have to start acting on them, and it's awesome. So also know that the animals that are around you that cross your path, those kinds of things, they have messages for you. So you can start looking at certain animals that keep crossing your path over and over and over again. Bugs, spiders, I don't know, any, different birds or hawks or something like that. Look those up because they have messages for you, and you're going to start to learn how to talk to the animals in a way, and you're going to start being able to heal. So there's a lot of stuff for you to do. You're a very force to be reckoned with. I think that's awesome. That's amazing. I love that. All right, the goddess Pele, it's the lava stone, melt into divine desire. So with the lava stone, it's like they want you to really, really know and cultivate who you are. They want you to let this melt right into you. Like think of hot lava. You know how when you're watching a tornado, what do you call them? A volcano erupt, right? And you see all that black lava coming down. They want you to get immersed into all of that. When you're starting out this young and you're starting to realize who you are, as you get older, things are going to be so different for you. It's going to be totally different. You're going to be a healer. It's almost like, because of who you are, when people come across your path, you could just touch them and they're going to feel amazing. They're going to be feeling awesome because they're in your presence. That's what it's like for you. It's probably already like that right now. And I just saw that there's spirit here. So that's something that is happening right now for you. So that is absolutely amazing. I think that's awesome. Holy cow. Did you guys see that thing that went flying off into that section right there? I just totally saw it. All right. The goddess, Sekhmet, it's the fire agate. So you have the lion heart as well. And let yourself roar. Don't be a wallflower. Don't like be quiet and shy. Put yourself out there. Let your voice be heard. It's there for a reason. You have so much to do, so much to say, so many people to heal that people have to be able to find you. So start speaking up, start talking, start expressing yourself. That's the thing for you to do. Ascended Master Mother Mary, and it's Celestite. I'm sorry. Unconditional trust. You are a very loving, trusting human being. It's like who your essence is absolutely amazing. I mean, you are an angel walking among us, literally. And so you have so many awesome qualities about yourself, and you actually know this about yourself at the same time. And you don't let it get to your head. That's what makes you absolutely extraordinary. So this is something where they want you to keep this, but also protect yourself too. Because when you have unconditional trust, sometimes you are manipulated or taken advantage of. So you have to make sure that you're always protected. So you should probably go and get the Celestite stone and just wear it in your pocket. So that way you're always protected, and people who are not for your highest good cannot manipulate you in any way. Okay, so that's cool. All right, your past lives, a monk or a nun. So with that being said, with the reading that you've gotten thus far, this is something where you are already spiritually connected from past lives. Very, very strong roots. And so you've brought that into this lifetime. So they want you to remember that this is who you are. You were awesome back then, and you're awesome now. So keep your roots, so that way you can do really great things for people. A lot of people have lost their way, and they really need the help, and they need people like us to help them. Biblical. Oh my gosh. You are all about it, friend. I'm telling you, you are all about it. You also were very much involved in the biblical sense in past lives. It's not how it's like today. It's totally different. This lifetime is completely different. It's throwing everybody off. They feel like, you know, they're going to be punished or, you know, cast down to hell, or if they don't believe this, then they're wrong. Or if they believe that they're wrong. It's not true. So don't pay attention to the religion aspect of it in this lifetime. Get back deep into your roots, because you actually know deep down inside what's true and what's not. Stay with what's true. Like when I was little, I knew what was true and what wasn't when I was little. And that's something where I've always kept that with me. I've always had questions, even when I was like, you know, 6, 7 years old. So that's something where you have that same ability. You already know. So just keep that. You have one of your gifts is all cognizance, which means it's all knowing. You have no idea how you know it, but you know it. So keep doing that. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time. It's 8:54. Okay. In your past life, also, you've also been Native American, which is not a surprise, not at all. Of who you are and the reading that you just received, you're all about the earth. And that is where you are with the Native Americans as well. So you want to do some more research. Really get back into those roots. And not only that, you're connected genetically. So I think that too is absolutely amazing. You've got so much stuff going on with you spiritually in such a way. It's absolutely amazing. So you want to stay connected. You're going to do great things. Absolutely great things. Your fairy is the world. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. So here's the thing. the world is your oyster. Whatever you choose, you're going to be able to do it, and it's going to be very successful. Absolutely successful. You're going to do amazing things. So just keep yourself open. Remember who you are. Keep your spirituality open, and you're going to be able to be guided that way. The second fairy is release. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So if something's happened to you or something ended, probably a friendship or a relationship or something like that. I know it's young love or something, but we always feel like it's the end of the world if something happens, or maybe it's a sports thing or something like it's kind of dramatic for you. Let it go, because it really wasn't supposed to be there for you. It was supposed to teach you something. You learned what you needed to learn, and now it's time to move on. So that's something where when one door closes, another door opens. Don't keep trying to open up that door, and don't feel bad about that door. Eventually, you're going to realize what you learned, and it's going to set you that everything is like a stepping stone. Even when we get older, we take jobs. We take a job for this, the job for this. It's always a stepping stone. It gets us to the next phase in our life. So that's what's happening with you right now. And as you are young, that's going to happen a lot. So just really enjoy, embrace the changes, because that's what's happening. And your last card is Two of Spring, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Let's see, partnering with others who share your dreams, and great progress being made. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Maybe you've got a big project that you're doing at school, or something that's going on, or you have an idea about something you and your friends are trying to create. It's going to work out beautifully. So you just have to keep your wits about you, keep your mind open, and keep doing what you're doing. And this was amazing. I mean, thank you for letting me read you, because what an honor to be able to read a young person who is so spiritually connected and has got so much going for them. I think that's awesome. So I love it. Thank you. So that is your reading. So I am sending back your angels and your guides. Holy cow. That's amazing. I love that. Let's see. What spirit? Oh, there was when I was reading Frankie, it came out this way from my head, and it flew this way up. So there is like energy. So when stuff happens, when I'm reading cards, stuff like that happens. Either I've got presence with me, or I get touched in some way when nobody's around me. A couple of days ago, I was literally reading somebody, and all of a sudden on this shoulder, it was as if somebody pushed my shoulder forward and nobody was around me. So I already knew. So they always let me know that they're with me, guiding me, helping me, and giving the message to everybody who needs to hear them. So that was all about. So you are welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh, she saw it toward the end. Yeah, absolutely. That's the stuff where it's like, it's amazing. So I always bring, there's always stuff around me now when I do the reading. So that's what happens. So yes, you got an awesome son there, Barbara. Frankie is awesome. So you guys, this has been so much fun. I am so grateful that you tuned in. I will put everybody's name that participated all day long and in this evening into a hat, and then I will gift a regular reading. So those were just a mini reading, if you can believe that, right? Normally the readings, like the spread is unbelievable. So I only did like one pile, but then of course, as people were falling off, then more cards would come out, so I could take a little bit more time. But to be able to read people and to do stuff like that, I think that is awesome. And I'm going to put in, let's see here, what are we doing? I don't know. My thing just didn't work out the way it was supposed to today. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, maybe I wasn't in the studio or something. I was in the studio. Anyway, you guys, I thought tonight was amazing. I want to thank each and every one of you for being with me. I hope the show was as fun and as exciting as it was for me, for you. And always you can contact me. Oh, so there it is. You can always contact me to get read, to get coached, that kind of thing. So thank you so much, you guys. Have an amazing day. The show is ending. I love you. Happy Halloween. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm out. Thank you.